Good afternoon, Leo. My name is Barda from Roosters Peacock, and this is being aired live on Facebook page, Roosters Peacock. So I did leave a message for the YouTubers because I'm kind of bouncing back and forth. YouTube, as far as being live, is kind of a new one for me, so I've done one live there. I'm used to Facebook, and there's a lot of people that I talk to over here on Facebook, so I decided, instead of resetting everything back up, because I have to use a computer for the YouTube stuff, I'm just going to do it off my phone. And so we're going to be live on Facebook for this one, and then I'll upload it to YouTube when I'm done. You're welcome to come over. You're welcome to join in. I'll go ahead and do the general for Leo, and then I won't be conversating too much, but when you come on, go ahead and say hi. I know a lot of people are bouncing around really fast right now trying to get the last minute holiday rush going on, and a lot of people, this will be the Friday, so I know town was busy when I was out earlier. If you are in the area and you're wondering, okay, Roosters Peacock does not look like it's open, you're welcome to walk in. It's just because I'm sitting right up here up front and I'm doing this live. But you're welcome to come in. Okay, so Leo, what will your holiday bring? Let me make sure I can see everybody here. There we go, I can see everything. Hi, Miss Sue. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to be on more and more. The next ones I will be doing will be the 2022 for each zodiac sign, but that will probably be more, I can't give an exact time for it, but I'm going to be on here more and more. Okay. All right. General intuitive tarot reading for Leo. What will your holiday bring? Now, holiday-wise, it does not matter what religion you are, what you believe. This is the holiday season over here, and it was the one that it's going to be based around as far as timing goes would be the American holiday Christmas. Okay? So we can do timing-wise. Okay, Leo. Now, when I first was clearing out the cards for Leo, and this is going to be for a small group, so take what you can and leave the rest. With these readings, I've kind of got some feedback, and some people are, and if you haven't really watched the lives and you haven't really done cards too much, when you're doing them for, and I'm going to explain this too, is, and then I'll get going on Leo's because I did see something on that one already. I do want to make something very clear on these lives. When it's general in readings, there's so many thousands of Leos, thousands of different zodiac signs. Not every time a reader comes on is it going to be geared just for you. I actually enjoy watching people do it because you know what, it's quite interesting sometimes, because 9 times out of 10, I'm going to have to say 10 out of 10, not 9 times out of 10. There will be, when I'm on a live, there will be, say this is for Leo, a Leo that needs to hear this message, and it could be multiple Leos. They will come on, and that's where it's going to go. And then it'll, when I say it leads into different groups, what I mean is, okay, well, the first message was for this group of Leos that were wanting to know the message or an answer to this. And then I'll be like, okay, here's another group, which means I'm picking up on another group of Leo that are sitting here searching for answers. Okay, so not everything, because I had somebody say, well, you can't do that. Yeah, you can. It's called using your intuition. And if it helps, well, even if you're not going through the whole scenario of what's going on, if you can pick out pieces and parts of readings, of not just me, but any reader that's been reading for a while, if you can pick out pieces, because, universally, readers pick up. They pick up on just the general atmosphere of, like, I'm focusing on Leo right now. Okay, we all go in different waves, but if you think about it, there are different personality types, correct? And a lot of times they will react in the same way, or they have, just because you're one person does not mean that there's not somebody else going through something similar. Okay, so I just wanted to explain that because somebody was asking me about that, and they're like, how can you do these lives like this, and how can you pick up on zodiac signs? Because I'm literally, like I said, sometimes it's a person that showed up, literally, or it could be multiple people of this zodiac sign, and sometimes it'll be somebody who's just popped on that we're like, okay, well, I really hope that she says something that I need to hear. Okay, so the messages are given at the right time to the right people is what I believe. Okay, All right, so I hope that cleared that up. Like I said, it's just general. So with these readings, when you are taking and doing these and listening to these readings, just take, you know, if it doesn't sound like you, take it with a grain of salt. And not, these are entertainment purposes. Okay, it is very entertaining. I love to watch stuff like this. I've been reading for over 27 years. And I find this, it's just amazing how people can pick up on stuff. And your talent may be, okay, well, I'm a nurse. You're a nurse. You're the top of your field. Okay, you're good at it. It just comes natural. Well, there's people such as myself that this comes natural. Okay, so anyway, I hope that cleared some stuff up. So Leo, it looks like there may actually be two different groups of Leo. Feel that goes here. What I'm doing is these are definitely two different groups of Leo. So what I'm doing before I show you the cards is I'm going to separate the two groups. And you can also be, when you're watching readers as well, and I know, let's get to it, right? Let's get to this reading, but I want this explained. Because actually I'm already working on the reading as I'm talking. But you can also be a cross watcher, which that means that you are watching and trying to figure out, a lot of times people will come on trying to figure out what's going on with their Leo partner, their Leo friend, you know, just trying to figure out what's what. And sometimes when they pop on, that's what I mean. It's just meant for somebody to hear who pops on, who's trying to figure out what's going on. So sometimes even you don't have to be the Leo sign to be watching this. And you've got a Leo person in your life and you're just kind of, if it sounds like your situation that you're involved with the Leo, then you take out the pieces and parts and it may give you a clue kind of what's going on. All right. Two groups here. So definitely. All right. This is separate. Do I want to be, let's see. All right. Yep, definitely two different groups. This can go for male or female. And if you're a cross watcher, then you do it. I feel that there's a cross watcher on here. Somebody watching and trying to figure out about Leo. Yes, indeed. Okay. And like I said, when it comes to readings, if you're wanting a more personal one where it's just directed directly at you and not a general for thousands, then you just go to, you can come to me or you can go to a reader who's been reading for a while and go see what they get for you personally. That's the way you get it to where it's just for you. Okay. All right. Let's see here. This is in the middle. Okay. So the first one, let me see. I'm going to look at these cards real quick. All right. Okay. There's one group. Let me see here. I'm going to read these. Okay, two different groups. What I'm looking at is I've got, and I'm going to start on the group of Leos, and male or female. It's showing me the Queen of Diamonds. And let me give you the kind of the personality of the Queen of Diamonds. And like I said, these right here are, they no longer make them. They're the Destiny cards. I love these. Okay, let me see if I can show you the back of them. I mean, you go online trying to find these, you're going to be spending a pretty penny. These are some of my favorite cards. They're straight to the point. This one right here, as most people know, the original playing cards, like the ones you play with, were ones that were used. There's more story to it, but I'm going to again give you just on this one too, because I really think people should kind of, you like stuff like this? You like to read? Go read on Destiny cards. They're awesome. It's based upon people who have, when you're born, and you're born on a certain date, then you're born with a card. You know what I mean? A certain card. Like this one right here, Queen of Diamonds, it would have a certain birthday. And then I also believe this, that you have a life path. You get to choose which way you're going to go. And I don't know why I'm going over this with Leo, because I think there's actually life path that you actually feel you don't. This was for this first group, that you feel like you don't have a choice in, and you do. And I think this is why I'm explaining this. We are all, and I do believe, predestined, and we are born at a certain time to fulfill a certain purpose, to make not just our lives, but to other people's lives around us better and more fulfilling. Okay? So where I see this one at is with the Queen of Diamonds and stuff. Go look up Destiny card. Figure out what the birth date on it is. The diamonds also revolve around money. But definitely, it's Destiny cards. For whoever's listening right now, I think that might be up your alley. And you can find a lot of information. And just because I believe that we're born on a certain path does not mean it's all fated. That's where people kind of go off to, and we all have our different opinions. This is an opinion of mine. We all have our different opinions. We are born on a certain path, but we get to choose. Some things are fated, you'll feel it. But this is choices, and this is Leo making choices, and this is two groups of Leos who are definitely going to be making some choices. And but this one right here, the first one, feels like it's fated, like it was just supposed to happen, or something about luck, like continually luck. Why is luck? Okay, so what we've got here is this is for the group of Leos, male or female, who have a wish on their head. Literally, I don't feel that the Nine of Diamonds is representing a person. I do, however, I'm going to put this wish card right here. This is Leo wishing for something. But for whatever reason, when I kept talking about, talking about fate, and a lot of people believe in fate. I do too. But I don't believe that every twist and turn in your life is fate. We all make our own choices. Felt like saying that again. So male or female, this is describing a woman, a Queen of Diamonds. And let me give you kind of the personality off that Queen of Diamonds. This is somebody who is very, and I'm not, don't take this wrong, materialistic. They've got their mind on their money and their money on their mind, but they're not scared of working for it. They have no issues working for it. This woman, and it's showing a woman, so there could be a woman involved with this, or it is about a Leo woman. Take it how you will. This person has quick temper, but they are quick. They're quick in their head. Got intuition on point. All right, passionate and shrewd. So here's the thing, is they can be just as passionate to the people who care about them as they can be cold and shrewd to the people that they don't want to, that have no real purpose, or how do I put that? That's not it. This type of personality for this Queen of Diamonds is somebody who has the people they love, and they have the people who, once you do me wrong, don't even bother. Or, listen, you've got your stuff going on. I get some vibes off of you. You stay over there. Okay, that's shrewdness. And not just in that, but in business as well. Okay, and family. This is probably somebody who is a mom or has a motherly type attitude, and they're very protective of the ones they love. Okay, so just giving you a gist of who this Leo I'm talking about is. Okay, this is about a wish. Yep, and this is about financial. I'm not seeing the financial cards because I haven't even drawn them yet, but this is the Six of Diamonds. Now, the Six of Diamonds can represent a person. And just like reading palms, it's one of those things, if you've got a vast amount of stuff you do, staying up on Destiny cards, it's a lot to learn. So, you can actually go to seventhunders.com, I think it is. He's one of the best ones I've seen, and they're exact. But you go up there and they have a little box. You can even type in, as I'm doing this, to figure out if those birth dates represent anybody around you. Six of Diamonds, they have a box. You put the birth date of the person, and it'll tell you who, if you're thinking, well, okay, well, maybe some of this has to do with the people. Well, type in the birth date, and it'll show you your destiny card, your planetary card, because we're all born with one, right? But you have one that's revolved around the planetary and personality. So you could be a Scorpio. Say, okay, here's an example. I'm a Scorpio. So I'm born a Scorpio, right? But my personality, depending on where I was born in that month, mine was November 2nd. So if I was a little closer to a cusp or anything like that, my personality would take on either, let's just say if I was towards Sagittarius, I would have more of a Sagittarius personality if I was more towards that time. Or I would be more of like a Libra personality. So remember that when you're getting these readings. So sometimes it also, suggestion, it is also helpful. I have learned a long time ago, if you feel that when you're watching for these type of videos and stuff, and you're like, man, that one doesn't hit me, that one doesn't hit me, that doesn't feel right, that one doesn't either. I've been hearing about this, but people need to slow down and think about this. It depends on where you're born and what personality Yeah, you're born a Scorpio, but are you more like a Sagittarius or a Libra, or are you a double Scorpio? I'm a double Scorpio, so I am definitely full Scorpio. No doubt. Just watch the Gemini one. I tell you what, I ain't got patience. But so that's what you guys need to, so when you're watching these and you go watch the videos for me or anybody else, is if you feel that your personality doesn't match up to your zodiac sign so much, look how close you were born to the next sign near you. And then go watch theirs. I guarantee you'll find something. Okay, so that's me and somebody else had a discussion about that. So back to this. So anyway, this is basically a wish card. A card of well-being and security. If it appears, yep. Okay, that's it. And I had it up there. Looking for a change that will bring more comfortable life. Need to be alert for a situation that can be turned to profit from unpredictable sources. So this is a wish. There was another sign too that was working on this too. I feel Leo is definitely coming up out of their head. And okay, this one right here is going to be more business goal oriented or searching for your money. That's what I'm getting. Hi, Misty. You have no use for what? Okay, so anyway, this one right here is searching more for like their more on their materialistic side for comfort, to where they feel at home, where they don't have to be feeling, you know, I don't have enough. They're trying to fill their cup. That's what I'm seeing, like the Ace of Cup. They're feeling not, and it's not, money doesn't always bring happiness, but it brings balance, right? So this is Leo, a group of Leo who was sitting here bringing balance back in their life. They're already coming out of a more of a dry period, what I'm getting, or it seems like I kept talking about fate. They kept saying, you know, this group keeps saying fate. I'm fated to do this. This keeps happening. Oh, this luck. Oh, because I'm seeing the cat that says good luck, and it's reversed. So this is for the groups like, man, why does this stuff keep happening? I'm telling you, universally, I'm not an astrologer at all. That was the only choice I had on Facebook to choose. But I'm telling you right now, planets have a lot to do with it. Think about the moon. The moon, when the moon is full, people act different, right? Now, there is actually a magnetic pull that comes from the moon that has been proven to make people act different. People react to different stuff. It's like standing next to somebody and you're like, you know, I got a good vibe off that person. Okay, you're feeling their energy. So planetarily wise, there's energy coming at you. And whether this is fact-based. So you can look this up. The moon does produce magnetism and energy. Just like some of your stones, your rose quartz and crystals and stuff like that. They are proven to put off energy. Just like, okay, people. Trees put off energy, right? Okay, so the point of it is Leo is sitting here and they've been up in their feels for a little bit because they're just tired of how stuff's going. Well, the situation, and they're like, oh, it's about fate. It's about, no, it's not, because there's just been so many things going on. Now, like I said, I'm not an astrologer. For all the stuff that's been going on, that seems like it's just like, it's like flies batting off your face. And then it gets calm for 2 seconds. You're like, oh, finally, man, I get to have a break. 2 seconds later, oh man, what the heck? Again? This has got to be fated. What? Why am I having bad? No, this is not bad luck. Look up to the sky, see what's going on. Look it up. Like I said, I'm not schooled on that, but I do. When I see a lot of stuff going on, I stop. And I'm like, you know, if it's back to back, just crazy stuff. And you're trying to focus. You're trying to get some stuff done, you know? And you're like, pay attention. Mercury retrograde, stuff like that. It's the alignment of the planets. It's all energy. All right, there's a bunch of, I was looking at a couple of them on YouTube, and there is actually quite a bit. I saw, I didn't look at all of them, but there's some astrologers on there who are really good. So if you're curious about that stuff, you can, they've even had some Zodiac ones up there. Some of them were just like on point, and they were going by the planets. Okay. So anyway, so this is what I'm trying to tell this group of Leo. You kind of need to get out of, hi Estelle, how are you doing? See, normally I don't do this one because it's like I said, a live, and I'm going to rush through it, but I have not heard from her forever. I hope you're doing well. So this one right here is just for a group who have been just batted in the face left and right, and then you get like a temporary calm, and you're like, okay, I can relax, and then boom, it happens again, but it's like on top of each other and doesn't stop. And you're like, okay, so if this is going to be constant, is this the way my life's going to be? Okay, I'm telling you, there is a calm coming. Hi, Monica. Awesome. We're getting all the girls back together. I haven't talked to these guys for a while. There's Misty. I think I see your face. Okay, so anyway, for this right here is what people need to realize is it's going along with some of the planetary stuff that's going on. So we're feeling the pull off of it. So it affects our emotions. And you know what? And just say, if it's not just you, and I'm not putting off this reading. I'm explaining this because somebody needs to hear this because they're like, I can't take any more bad luck. Okay, it's not bad luck. That is not what's going on at all. That's not what's happening. You're shifting. I see the wheel in my head. I bet if I pull it, I'll do some cards over here and start. I bet it'll pop up. But what I'm seeing, and I see visionary stuff, is I see the wheel. Now, you guys know how I always explain it. Wheels on a car goes up and down, right? Well, our life cycle does too. Our moods, stuff affecting us, bad stuff goes back to the good stuff. Okay, Leo, you are sitting, here's the tower, or not the tower. You're sitting in the tower right now. I just heard that one. Okay. Or actually you're going within yourself thinking that's where you're at because you think it's fated. That's not it. Not all. You're actually coming out of it even though you're exhausted and tired. I am picking up on somebody. Okay, so anyway, your wheel is right over here. All right? Actually about right here. Here's the top of the wheel where it goes back up. You're almost there. You're in the time. If you're sitting here and you're in a time where you're like, okay, I am like exhausted. I got to rest. Or I've got to get this done, but you have no energy. I'm not going anywhere. Why is this happening to me? Okay. Give it a minute. Give it 1 minute. You are being told to rest for a second. Settle your brain down because you are getting ready to shift on your wheel upright. This is for a small group of the first group of Leos, male or female. But it's definitely talking about the Queen of Diamonds, which is, I described her earlier. Let me get a drink here. All right, now that I got that, yep, okay. Now I can move on. So you're waiting for a wish. And I don't think it's so much just a wish of, oh, I wish this time would stop. Yes, there is. And I do feel like it's been a great wait. Your answer is your wish of coming out of this time and being able to get more ahead, whether it's financially or emotionally getting back in touch with yourself, it is coming. But right now you're being forced to rest, or you're feeling drained, or you've got fog brain. Y'all know exactly what that means. Okay. So you need to listen to yourself and you need to take that rest for a minute, even though there's like 50,000 things to do. Guess what? It's still going to be there. So take a minute, rest the head, and sleep. For this group of Leos, your sleep is lacking. Or you're sleeping, there's going to be an extreme of too much sleep to no sleep hardly at all. And I think some of you are shifting back and forth to that. It's like, oh, I got 2 hours here, 4 hours here. Okay, it's all over the place because your brain is not slowing down. And you're constantly getting hit with this other stuff. And what I was describing about, also, you need to understand that some of this is being affected by the people around you. Like I said, when the planets shift and stuff, and you've got the full moon, and people are acting strange, you can call up a hospital right now. If there is any nurses on here whatsoever, or anybody in the medical field, they will tell you it is crazy on full moons. Any hospital, call them right now. Ask them. They'll be like, oh Lord. Don't look forward to those. People are just out the roof. Okay, so if you are a Leo and you could be around somebody that, okay, like I was describing. Now I see where this is going on this one, because I was like, why do I have to tell them this? Okay, I'm standing next to somebody. I'm going to use an example. Misty. Misty's on here. Misty's one of my friends. I'm standing next to Misty. All right, I'm cool. I'm going to open up. I'm going to talk to you. It's all good. Okay, but then you're out and about, say, I don't know, choose a place. Walmart, I know, Walmart. That seems to be the closest one here. So anyway, you're standing out there and you have somebody walking by you and they are just in a mood. They are just vibrating this energy of putrid pissiness. And I do cuss. What is your mood going to be if you are an empath or you pick up on other people's stuff? You know what I mean? You pick, this is for the group of Leos where other people's emotions also get to you. So I think you're collecting too much of other people's responsibility of their emotions. That's another thing. Okay? So just like with the planets. So if somebody reacts to that moon and you're just like, I'm fine, you're going to feel it. This is for the group of Leo who feels stuff off of other people. It's like the fight or flight response when you're next to somebody and you're just like, nature kicks in and you're like, I should not be there. Okay, well, it does the same thing when people are in moods, whether they're friends, family, or strangers. If you're open enough, it's going to happen. And Leo is actually open. You're almost to your top of your wheel. You're sitting here. You're almost to your top of your wheel. But Leo has also been sitting here, self-evaluating. It's been hard because you can't concentrate because you're always getting all these feelings and it's like, pop, 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 doesn't stop. And the stuff that's going on around us is really getting to this group of Leo. All right, so this is definitely, I'd have to say, this is for an empathic group of Leos because this is basically, they're not collecting just what's in their head and what's in their external immediate. They're also taking the feelings and the burdens of other people on them. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. So your wish is to be able to start being not just happy, but your goal is also talking about materialistically more sound is what I'm getting. Here's the wish card. Now I know that was long and drawn out, but I don't always know the reasons why I explain. And if you watch my other videos, I do not go on like that hardly ever. Okay. I'll show you here in a minute. I'm not sure where this is going yet. I'm not seeing any love cards here. You know what I'm going to do so it doesn't pick up on that one. Okay. All right. So this is, okay. You know, I hadn't even looked right here. Okay. I picked up the card I drew was the Father reversed. So it's either the lacking of a partner in the household or the partner is not supporting. Like supporting, I'm not talking financial, or maybe they're not helping financially. Maybe the burden's on you, but this is Father image. See, Father. So this group right here, and actually it's going to be both because I put these in the middle. So that means this will be affecting. Now you can read the cards differently, and I think I'm going to be, it feels like it. I will be reading these cards a little bit different for the second group than the first, but it all applies to both. Okay, so for this group right here who's wishing for a wish, tired of all this fated ill luck, that's what I'm getting. Why is this happening? Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to my family? Why is this? Okay. That's what we're going to search for here. So the Father reversed, and I know it's about a father type image type person. It could be a partner. It's either a lack of that person in your life. I'm seeing the Tower. I said that earlier. I'm seeing the Tower. So the Tower moment came down in this situation, and Leo's head is spinning, and they are still absorbing other people's energy while still trying to deal with their own. So whatever the situation is, I don't feel that it's almost like this, whether it's a partner, father figure, family member, son, this person is either not functioning as they should be in your life, or they are no longer in your life. And then this is what's spinning this group of Leo. It's unsupportive. It's like it's either, it's like this is gone. Okay? And whatever it is, this is what's weighing on Leo. It's like and it could be, you can read this as well as being a single parent home, and the father there is no longer. Or this could be, you know, like I said, apply it how you would. This could be daughter thinking about a father who's no longer there. But and this person right here, it's talking about the father. whoever this person was that was. So this person is not currently around, or sometimes, you know, actually that feels right, but there are some times where it feels like a person's not there, but they can actually be there, but they're not here. They're not like they were. I don't know, I feel like saying that. Or they're no longer in your life. That's where the Tower is. I don't see the Tower yet. This person, when they were themselves, when you remember them at their best, the personality of this person is a man of integrity. So when he said, say like if you're a couple, when you first met, this is how this person behaved. All right, we're not talking right now. If you are a mom, this is how the son behaved. Or, you know, aunt to nephew, you put it how you want. Friends that are like family. Okay. The personality of this person when they were here or they were here. This person was a man of integrity. What is integrity? This person, when they said they're going to do something, they did it. And they followed through. I feel that that's not no longer happening, or that person is no longer there. Apply it how you will. Okay? Goodwill. This person generally was a very giving person. Tolerance and wisdom. So pretty even-keeled as far as personality, but it's one not to push. So the King of Hearts, this is the person, whoever it is for this group of Leo, this is the person how they were, not now. It's almost like they're not there. Whether they're physically not there or they're no longer, like if you're a couple and they're no longer, they kind of turned themselves away. I'm just kind of trying to find examples to apply it to however you will. I think the person, the person who is watching this has already figured it out. But anyway, it has brought this Tower moment. All right, next card. Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades represents several things. For this one, like I said, there's an ending. This person is no longer either mentally, emotionally available around you, and it's caused a materialistic burden, and you're like, my luck, or somebody is literally no longer there. That's what I'm getting. Because the Ace of Spades is usually an ending of some kind. Now, that's not what the words say. That's what my gut says. A card of force, power, and strength. Okay, the force of the foretells adventure and danger. Okay. I don't feel like reading the rest of that. That's all I need to read. See, I'll let you see the card. And you can also, as I'm doing these, like I said, these are the Destiny cards. They don't make these anymore that I know of. They're an old deck. So as I'm reading, and if you want to see what the rest of it says and see if you can pull out more on the cards as I'm reading, then you Google the Destiny cards and look for the ones that have the hand on the back. These are very retired. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. Okay, and then you can pull up that card and look at it, you know. Card of force and power. And I hear in love and hate. So it's almost like I said, for whatever reason, this feels, for this situation, either this person is not present anymore, or they're not present here or here. So apply it how you will, because I heard in love and hate. So this is somebody who went from this even-keeled person when you first met them or knew them, and now they're either behaving like a totally different person, or they're no longer here. But love and hate, it's like the attitudes were to one extreme to another. And it almost looks like to me that the stress is coming to the Queen of Diamonds as far as, you know, you've got to take care of stuff. This has caused some kind of lack because of what happened. And not just lack of money, it's a lack of in here and making this spin. That's what I'm getting. All right. Yes. Okay, thank you. Six of Spades is also a card of loss. It is also a card of anxiety and suspended motion. The Hanged Man. So feeling upside down. What is that song? Living Upside Down? Look that one up. You must await decisions from others. So maybe there's a situation. Let's just say if that person is no longer in your life. Maybe I don't see paperwork or anything here. Apply it how you will, but if this person's no longer in your life, you may have to be making decisions because of what has gone on around this either fatherly figure, this man, husband, Sun, you are having to make decisions here, and it's causing great anxiety because of the situation already. Avoid feeling trapped in a situation. Evaluate the problem. That's where the slowing down, and here's your wish card. And we'll get to that one. And that's, it almost feels like it's a wish of, let's get out of this. I want off this hamster wheel of this, almost like it's like this, and feeling like I've got to, you know, there's, what's the word? I'm assuming it's anxiety. You know, when you feel like you're almost sick at your stomach, but it's like right here or in here. Okay, that's what I'm getting from this. You definitely, it's talking about do all that is possible and meditate on the outcome. Yeah, you're not going to get all the answers because your head's not slowing down. And it's kind of hard for it to slow down with everything that has gone on. I think this is the word gone. For some of you, it's actually continuing on. I'm not even, this is the holiday reading, and I haven't even got, like, okay, maybe it's around Christmas Eve, American. Maybe it's around New Year's. I haven't got that far. Because this group has not thought that far. They thought about it and they're like, oh God, I just can't, I can't. And maybe this also, that's it. Maybe this is also for a group of Leo who are actually trying to kind of avoid the holidays because it may be a reminder of something. That is, I'm not going to say you haven't dealt with it, but it's raw. Is that the word? It's not quite the word. Okay, let's see here. And what did I say? Did I not say I saw the wheel earlier? This is you needing to focus on this group of Leo. Do you see how it's upright? I told you it's almost upright. You need to hang in there. Whatever the situation is, don't change the way you behave. What? If you've been feeling kind of off kilter and you've not been, that's it. If you haven't been behaving like yourself because you're so full of anxiety about this, and it just seems like bad luck just keeps happening. Like I said, I told you about the wheel. Your wheel is almost upright. Okay, the reason I stop is I'm listening. I'm seeing different numbers in my head, and I'm not the best at numbers, but when it comes to dates, I'm pretty smack on. I'm getting January 23rd. Wheel will be feeling more upright. Okay. Still not giving me about the holidays. I think this is just so much going on with this group, this particular group, that it's like they're not really focusing on the holidays, or they can't. Or maybe there's a lack of, you know, being able to focus on it because materialistically that they're just like, okay, I just hope this day gets done. Christmas. So you'll be thinking about this. Matter of fact, I think it's already going on. Okay, here's the wheel. So the date I got for this group was January 23rd. Now, I'm not getting a whole bunch about it, but it is a focus. I get what's called focus dates, that you look for something to happen. And, well, that's not how to put it. That is not exactly how to put it. It is more along the lines of you need to, that's when you can look for stuff to either shift. You'll feel it internally. You just know. You'll wake up one morning and be like, oh, I've got some more energy. I'm feeling kind of what my normal is. Wow. Okay, I feel a shift. Yes. Just like I told you about how you get feelings off other people. Everybody's born with a gut intuition. Every single person. It's just it's not whether or not you focus on it, but it's more of, are you geared more towards carpentry? Are you geared more towards nursing? Are you geared, okay, or are you geared more toward picking up on and focusing on stuff like this? You know what I mean? Gut intuition. A lot of mine's gut intuition. I hear and I see things. Sometimes I have spirits I'll talk to. Sometimes I'll hear it. But everybody's different, but you're all born with it. That's what the fight or flight response is. It's a gut intuition, a gut instinct. Okay, so there you go. Everybody's born with it. So go along with it within yourself. And that, another one had it, Doubting Thomas. let it go. Even if you're in the midst of this craziness right now, and it was whatever it was, and it feels gut-wrenching. It doesn't feel cozy. So even if you're coming out of it right now, or this could have happened years ago, and it's still raw to you, or it still feels like, especially around this time of year, it feels kind of rough. Okay, now, this is an unusual one. I'm not looking at the word. This card right here was the puzzle, but I want you to see something. What did I just say? Do you see the two doors? Okay, that is past and present. So this is most likely for a group of Leo who are kind of living at certain times in the past, or past issues come back up while still having the door to the present. You know what I mean? So a past will open up. It's like these doors are not completely closed because this is a raw subject, or it was some kind of bad luck, or it's caused some kind of loss. That's what I get. So in between we have the king sitting there. Oh, the king. Okay, I am a little slow sometimes. You see the king? This is either remembering or somebody living in the past and the present about this king. So it could be memories. And sometimes around the holidays, it's going to get rougher. And so it makes you feel like you're out of your element, anxiety. Or there could actually be a situation right now that a past issue or a past loss of some kind is actually affecting the way you're behaving around this king of hearts. But I feel like this person is not there. I just don't really feel that that person's there. And sometimes you could not be there and that person be standing right there. You know what I mean? They've checked out. They've checked out. That connection's gone. But I'm almost feeling this person is probably not there anymore. Okay, so the wish. Leo, the wish. I wish, I wish. I keep hearing this. I wish, I wish. I don't feel like pulling the love deck. There is love involved here, or there was love involved, and remembering this as the beginning. You know what I mean? How this person was. So this wish is to come up out of this and to, it's like it's healing, yes, but getting beyond it. Okay, maybe it's not just about healing. Maybe it's getting beyond this circumstance, beyond what is this feeling that you keep having about it. I'm on the right track. Okay. I'm going to switch this over here. This one's going to be a long one, guys. I hope it's not over an hour because I'll have trouble uploading it. But that's okay. I mean, messages need to come out. So for whatever reason, I needed to spend some more time on this one. And then the next one might be 17 minutes. Okay. Could you tell me, give me a message for this group of Leos that have had this situation or something similar to this situation pop up in their lives? Can you give them a message about their wish card? The answer is your wish is going to be fulfilled. Okay, I feel you. I feel it. This is almost like a circumstance. This is where Leo, this group of Leo, here's where my brain squirrels. I'm going to tell you this message first, and then we're going to get to this one because I'm squirreling because I can hear it. I'm hearing a whole bunch of different stuff. Okay, so it's an easy answer here. I mean, there's no easy answer to this. But remember when I heard that song, Upside Down? It could be the way you're viewing somebody. Like it's all turned upside down. But it definitely revolves around this father type figure. It could be a son, friend, somebody who's close like a relative, nephew, put it together. Whatever it is turned, probably not just you, but it's turned other people upside down too. Yes, that is correct. Okay, so this one right here, your answer to your wish of being able to quit having so much anxiety to where you can't even freaking breathe because of this. And I do believe that whatever it is, it's the door between the past and the future, and it's got the king in the middle. Whatever it is, it's like the doors are closed. So this issue is probably most likely either done or not dealing with it. So you just want some peace off this and your head to stop scattering so you can pursue your path of happiness. That's what I'm getting. and you're wondering if, and if there's guilt, this is another one. Okay, I'm gonna get to that here in a minute. I just felt this. If there is any guilt whatsoever in this group of Leos, that this sounds like you, or you know somebody and you're cross-watching, this sounds like them, that is not your guilt to hold. I feel that there's some kind of guilt. There was anger. There's back and forth. This person was not quite all the way, you know, they're not the same person that either you met or the same person that you knew. They're different. And I kept going like this. All right. So if they are still physically here, they're not the same. All right. Some reason guilt is being held here. Held here. It is not yours to hold. And that is what's eating you up with the anxiety. It's like, you know, I should fix this. This group of Leo are fixers. They've got to fix it. You can't fix somebody. And I'm going to use another example here too. I don't know, and I feel very strongly about this one. There it is. You know what? I'm going to go to the second one because I know where this one's going. All right. We'll get to it. I won't forget that one. Anyway, for this first group, and then I'm going to wrap this one up. Your wish that your world would start functioning the way it should, without all the bad luck, without all the crap going on, without the situation constantly eating you up. And it seems like probably around the holidays, it feels lonely. Lonely, or there's angry. It's a mixed bag. It's a very mixed bag. So whatever that means to you, your wheel is going up. I gave you the date where the wheel's going to start turning. You're going to have to continue to work on that. Even if the holidays are raw for you, or you just kind of turned your back on, you may not celebrate the American holiday, but whatever this time means to you that you normally would do as a traditional, if you're having trouble starting it again and you got other family members, and let's just say that they're used to coming to your house for Christmas, or they're used to coming for Christmas Eve, and you did this and that, you know, usually, you know, you might have made a little meal or something, but you stopped doing it because something to do with this. All right, the best way for healing of anything is to go ahead and do what, even if it doesn't feel like you, because you don't feel like yourself. Put this 2 and 2 together. You don't feel like yourself. You don't feel like you used to. All right. So train your brain. It's kind of like, okay, well, this is not just about you. There's other family members around too. So if you want to get out of this anxiety hole, why don't you, hi, Angela, take a minute and just go ahead and sometimes you have to force yourself. Did you used to make a Christmas Eve dinner? Did you used to, you know, you don't have to go out if you don't feel like going out, but there's no reason why you can't have friends and family around you. This is, how do I put that? And why do I feel like saying that? I think this is Leo who's been hiding themselves away, especially around this time of year. Holidays. I'm hearing holidays. This could have been an Aquarius type person. Or this could have been caused by an Aquarius person that makes you feel like this. This person could still be here, but it has made you feel upside down. Like your good luck, your materialism, all, you know, materialism, yeah. Okay, this is getting ready to switch to the other reading. I can feel it, the other side. Show the world the real you. So you're just not feeling yourself. So it's time to get back out there. You don't necessarily, if this had to be a lover or something, you ain't got it. Nobody can tell you when the right time is. I mean, heck, most of the time, if you've been burnt or you've had stuff go on over and over and over, you're just like, no. You hide. Okay, so, however this applies to you, I feel like wrapping this one up because, I mean, I got the message is done. I got the message through. So that's what's important to me. All right, let's switch over because, like I said, I want to make sure that this is not, I hope that helps somebody. If it did, let me know. I'm going to take this one back up. Now we're going to the second group, which is not going to be as long because actually it's quite swift. Swift. The word swift has something to do with the second group of Leo. And I am at the shop, so if there's any noise at the door or anything. Let's see here. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to put this group, the first group, away. I hope that helps some. Yeah, we'll send them over there. There we go. Okay, here we go. Second group of Leo. This definitely revolves around some kind of man. And I feel this is leading towards the love spectrum. This group, and like I said, whether you are a woman or a man, this is some kind of relationship is what I'm feeling. However your dynamics in your world is, it could be man to man, man to woman, however you guys, okay? I am also seeing that they're also, it could be, it's definitely a partnership. Let's recap this one real quick. This is for the second set of Leos. This is general only. So if it does, if you're like, that doesn't sound like me, it's not for you. Maybe the next time it will be. Okay, so we've got the a card of anxiety. So revolved around this is anxiety. I've got the King of Hearts, which the King is most likely a father. And this feels like a love reading. So your clue is most likely this person has children. Or this is revolving around a father figure. Okay, because it's a love relationship. And I'm going to pull, I feel like pulling the love deck, but sometimes it is about family members. This one almost feels like a little deeper than that. I keep seeing the Gemini lovers, okay? Father image, a man of integrity, goodwill, tolerance, and wisdom, often inarticulate, and he expresses himself with good deeds, not words. So he doesn't talk, he's a man of action, not and very little words. And when he says something, he means it. Okay? Right there. We got okay, so this is about love. This is definitely about love. The way I'm feeling for this one, because I didn't feel like putting this up, and it was right, I didn't feel like taking and putting them away. It's right in the middle, which tells me it was going to be for both groups, but going to be read differently. We got the Ace of Spades, which could be an ending, but that's not quite, I mean, it could be, but that's not what I'm feeling here. It is a card of force and power and strength, and I keep getting as in anger, like love and hate, but I'm not seeing that. Let me see here. Did I miss something? It'll probably pop up. Anyway, most likely it's describing this person. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this person is quite all that, always put together. And they have an angry side. That's what I'm seeing. Like they have a temperament. But they're very loving when they want to be. This man is of a person of very little words, more of action. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much the base of it. What do you got here? This one, we're putting this away. Don't even, if you were looking at that one, the wish card, that's not what this is about. This is revolved around a man. And around this man, anxiety. Okay? There's something going on that's caused anxiety about this man. And I feel this, I actually feel like this is actually a love relationship. I feel there's probably some kind of disagreements. Even probably maybe fighting or nitpicking. But it's like there's tempers flaring. That's what I'm getting. Up and down, up and down. It's like a boom, boom, boom. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so we got the Queen of... Uh-oh, my battery's almost dead. Okay, hold on a second here, guys. Would help if I turned on the power strip. There we go. So we've got the Queen of Hearts. This is going to describe the person, whether you're male or female. The Earth Mother. She acts through instinct. What'd I say? Intuitive. She goes by her gut. And offers unquestioning love. She is a happy-born homemaker with the courage to defend the loved ones. A champion of the underdog. She can be gullible and imposed upon. Okay? And if you're going, no, that's not me, that's not me. No, if it's the right person, sometimes people are more gullible or they're more apt to believe something from somebody they might love. Okay? That's what I'm getting from this. And then we've got the Ten of Hearts. A messenger, usually bringing good news. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be good news. Okay, apply it how you will. This also represents to me a completion of some kind that has to do with the heart, or is about family members. For some reason, I'm seeing that too. Okay. whatever this message, this news that came to you, and the Ten of Hearts is usually good news, but seeing all the anxiety and stuff around this, it may not be. No. This may cause upset plans and a change of routine. It's a card of optimism and foretells a reunion or good conclusion to a situation. There's your answer right there. This has to do with love. So whatever is up in arms right now, and before I say this, if you're with somebody, I mean, like I said, this could be father to daughter, but I'm really feeling more of the love spectrum here. If you're with somebody and they've got some habits they keep doing and they're behaving in this way, and you've come to the conclusion that it's not going to, no, don't jump to conclusions here. I'm going to give 2 examples. You apply it how you will. So you have one that's just like, this person keeps doing this pattern over and over and over and over and over. Oh, I'll change, baby. It's okay. I'm going to change. Okay. Okay. Well, there's your answer right there. I'm pausing on that one because I've got all kinds of stuff to say about stuff like that. If you're in a situation like that, even though you may not feel it's good news at the second, it's good news that you get your answers, that you get the truth. It may cause upsets in your plans and a change of routine because it's going to change everything. It talks about it being a card of optimism and foretells a reunion or good conclusion. Here we go. That's why I'm seeing 2 different paths here. Good conclusion. Okay, even though, say if you've got one up in here that continues to do the same thing over and over and over again, and it's showing me somebody who's kind of gullible to this, not necessarily a gullible person, but with this person, you're gullible. A good conclusion means it's going to go to where it's going to help you. So say that I'm just using, there's going to be 2 examples here I'm going to use. You figure out which one's you, because actually I think these are 2 different scenarios here that are actually needing to be heard. If you've got this one right here where this person's like, oh, and it's causing so much anxiety, same repetitive routines, day after day, oh baby, and I keep hearing this, why? And it makes me cringe because I'm sorry. And whoever this is, whoever's watching this, you are not a teenager. Stop believing everything you hear. Now, I'm going to go over to the other spectrum where it's not bad, because actually this is turning into 3 groups. I may have to do another video because I don't want to be going over an hour because it causes problems when I'm uploading. So anyway, I'm going to finish up this one here. So the bottom line of it is if you've got a situation right here and you got this, and I keep hearing this, oh, baby, oh, listen to me, believe me, it wasn't, and I didn't do anything. Come on, Leo. And I don't feel that this message is for a teenage Leo. For whatever reason, you are gullible with this person. They've already got a past pattern. There will be a good conclusion. No doubt. But it may seem like your whole world, the tower, is going to come crumbling down. No. Leo needs to kind of open up on this one. This is for this. There's 3 groups of Leos here. This one's ended up being the longest read, I think. No matter what, it's going to be a good conclusion for you as a person in your best interest, even if it ends. Because for whatever reason, you are gullible to this situation. That is the second read, okay? So, yep. So this one here, I do see an end. And I don't feel like pulling the love cards because it's like, oh, I hear the word player. I hear, I want my cake and I'm going to eat it too. And then I might have a little bit in between. But she don't know it. He don't know it. Whatever your relationship dynamics are. I'd be like, get gone. Don't even waste your time. My Lord. Leo, you're so smart. If you've got this going on and there is past that has been proven, it's not changed. It's the same. Time to get out of it. Start your life. And you will have a messenger about this bringing some good news to you. It may not feel like good news to you, but it is good news. It's going to save you on this one. Change of plans may cause upset. Change of routine. But you need to be optimistic. It's going to be a good conclusion. And the message for this group, the future may depend on the skillful handling of this situation. So if you are a Leo in this situation and you're like, I know you're doing something. I know you're online. I know you are. I know you're talking to such and such. I know you. Okay, normally I don't do these readings, but this feels right for this group of Leo. And there's going to be 3 groups. Oh, I know you. Oh, baby, I'm not. What are you talking about? Is that with the anger? What are you talking about? Are you crazy? Come on, people. But I love this. I love this guy. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Anyway, stop being imposed upon. Used. Get on. And the future may depend on skillful handling of the situation. If you continue to handle it like the past, that is all you're going to get. And you are not going to feel satisfied. You're not going to be feeling all warm and cozy. It's going to be the same crap because this person knows they can get away with it. No matter what, it is going to go and change. There's going to be a conclusion to the situation. And I feel there's going to be an end. So I think this is Leo no longer putting up with this. Okay. Whew. Dang, man. Okay, going on to the 3rd set. Man, we're getting up there in time. Woo-hoo. 3rd set of Leos. Now, this one, I feel like pulling out the love cards. This one's not going to be as long. This is more of a message. Let me see what cards I got here. All right. This is more of a message. Somebody was looking for some kind of confirmation. Most likely a Leo is looking for a confirmation on somebody else. This is a man and woman dynamic. If you are man and man, woman, woman, apply it how you will, but it does, to me, feel feminine and masculine, okay? And no, don't take that wrong. Sometimes that's how I feel it. We've got the man, the King of Hearts, who is somebody who is, like I said, very quiet, but when they got something to say, it means something. Very giving when they want to be. They have some bad habits that are questionable and probably affect how they think. They show more when they're carrying more the King of Hearts, the loving person. They show you, they don't tell you too much. Okay, they show you how they feel. Like, okay, oh, could be simple of, I'm going to the store. Do you want me to pick you something up? Okay, or I like your top. Okay, people say I love you all the time in different ways without saying I love you. This is kind of what this is. This is where this, and for those who are popping back on, this is for the group of Leo, the 3rd group. So if you were popping on in the middle when it was that hot mess of a group of Leos, and I'm going to tell you for the 2nd group, it's most likely cheating. I see 3, but there's a little bit more over here. It's like it doesn't stop. It's a pattern. Okay. But back to these guys right here. This one is not what that's about. This is just going to be a message, a card of anxiety. So there's anxiety that has been caused around this person or about this person. And you have to sit and you're either waiting on that person or you have to or waiting a decision from that person. You're wondering if this is going to bring an end, but in your heart, you know it's not going to bring an end. And this right here, this person is dominating your thoughts and your brain constantly and probably affecting the way you are living in your general everyday. Let's see. High achievement is possible. That's instantly what I pulled out of there. Okay, so there is, so this is basically a group of Leo who's wondering if they are going to be getting back together, so you're not together. Or the example, you could be in the same room, but you're totally separated. You know what I mean? You can live with somebody and be totally disconnected. So whatever and this is a love relationship. This isn't son to mom. This is not, and I am at the shop and there's some building going on, so just ignore the noise. So this is about lovers. All right, so wondering when they're going to come back together. It shows me a reunion. Okay, you are coming back together, but I don't think it's going to be for a hot moment. There is some healing that has to be done here. This person, I almost feel like they're not quite, and I'm not being rude here. It's almost like there's something affecting them, whether they put it into their body or there's external circumstances that is affecting their decision. Almost like there's people involved that don't need to be involved, okay? Yes. But the end result is, I do see there's a stumbling block. It irritates you sometimes. Matter of fact, it pretty much pisses you off quite a bit. Okay, so let's see. So whatever it is, your message here is, yeah, it looks like there is a good conclusion. There's a reunion. That's what I get. There's a high possibility of a reunion here, but it all depends on how you react. So I keep getting watch your temper. Because it's that mouth of like, oh, fine, you can do what you want, whatever. No. There's really love here. All right, so I'm not getting dates or times because, you know what, it takes two people and each person can change how events go just by their decision. And this person has not made their decision yet. Okay? And it's like you're sitting back waiting. Show me the most likely outcome. Okay, you've got the clock. Needs time, take time. What'd I just say? There's no time frame on this yet. But it does show me, and it's going right over top of the reunion. You've got the Phoenix. You got the Phoenix. New phase. Do you see the word rekindle? You're coming back together if you keep your temperament in check. Something, I feel like saying, there's some hot-headedness. It's almost like a jealousy. But yet this person's not going to admit they're jealous. All right. So there's love here. One-sided relationship for right now. And don't ignore the narcissist. That's not what I'm getting. It's one-sided. So it's the Leo who's sitting here, and it feels like more like the Leo. But if not, then if you're a cross-watcher, read it how you will. There's one that loves, and the other one is not there yet. Like the love's there, but it's not being thought about because they've got their head up in something else, or they're involved in something else, or with somebody else. It's like you guys are not together. And I don't necessarily think there's hanky-panky going on. I just don't think you're together. But I think you're picking up on this person. There's some kind of connection, soul connection here. Aha. Passion. So that passion has not died. And same chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So that's probably the best. When you were with this person, you felt like your best. I mean, they could either make you feel like your best, or when they were moody or they got attitudes or whatever, it'd make you feel like crap. Okay, so you guys kind of mirrored each other. Mirrored behavior. So it's a soul connection is what I get. Anything else? I'm not getting a date. I don't know why I felt like just saying that again. There is no date yet. This person is working through their stuff, and if they can come out of the hole they're in, for some reason, they're blaming themselves for something that's happened in the past. Or there could be another woman involved. But you listen, here's how to think. What I just say, you two are not together. In this instance, this man and woman is not together. So, most likely this is for a female Leo that's looking at this situation and going, there's a woman involved in here. Okay, so apply it how you will. If you're a man watching this, okay, apply it how you will. But there is some jealousy here too. Just sick and tired of crap. I'm right here. Why are you choosing this one? But I think you're doing it silently. You're not doing anything about it. Now, I'm not going to say rush in there and ruin a whole good relationship. If it's good, don't do that. But that's not what's going on here. I think this person's biding their time, and they're actually numbing themselves somehow. But the answer is, your end result is rekindling, recoming back together, if you watch your temper. So, this is not often I tell people this, but Leo, this group of Leo, this is the time. If you do talk to this person, you do need to put that mask on and keep your temper. Even if you have to fake it to make it. For whatever reason, there's a lot of stuff that you want to spill out of your mouth. Don't do it. Okay. Sorry, I've got people messaging me. Okay. This person has to make healthy choices. Leo, you as well need to make more healthier choices. But this is all based on people making more healthier choices so that they, and I feel fog brain. And it's not just fog. It's almost like something's being put into the body where they're not. And whether this is you or the other person, then whether it's you or the other person, I mean, read it how you will. Self-love, self-care, being happier. Healthy choices in love and life. Taking a chance, risk, being strategic options, not showing hand, gambling. That's where the mask comes on. But you're going to have the opportunity to take this risk very soon, because I do feel there's going to be somebody reaching out, whether it's you reaching out to that person or the other person reaching out to you. I think that this other person is not connected right now because I think they are numbing it. Now, you have to figure out what their relationship is with this other woman, because it is showing another woman. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm not on this one. Now, if you're sitting here and you're like, I just lost this one to this one and they're doing great, leave it alone. Do not. But if you just know that they just kind of did it just to kind of numb the pain, and that didn't work, so they're numbing it with something else, they're filling their time, you're a grown adult. You make your own choice on this one. But it does show rekindling, because that love has not died. Karmic relationship. What did I say? All right, so I'm not getting dates and nothing like that. That is where I'm going to end this reading. That was quite a heck of a reading. All right, I'm going to pop off here, guys. It was nice seeing everybody pop on. God, I haven't seen you guys forever. All right, let's do a drawing real quick. There's 2 left. Misty, are you still on here? Tell me, girl. I got to do the drawing. Now I need to pop off. And what I'm drawing for is to figure out who is next. Wow. What's that mean, Sue? Okay, Misty. I have 2 cards. Okay, are you paying attention? I'm going to let you choose who's next. Ready? I've got this one on my left. I've got this one on my right. Left or right? Tell me quickly. Oh, I know, Sue. I don't know where that came from. It's somebody had popped on here and they've got that situation going on is what happened. Multiples. Misty, left or right to see who's next? Come on now. Misty. You're going to make me whine. Come on, girl. Answer. Here's where my patience is like, hurry up. Actually, I do have to get off here, so. Left. Scorpio. Scorpio, you're next. All right. It was beautiful talking to you guys. All right. Sorry. Somebody was trying to call me. Anybody on my friends list who's trying to call me on when I'm on live, don't try to call me, please. It messes up my video feed. I will call you here in just a little bit. Okay, guys. So anyway, Scorpio is next, and I will be popping on there to get it. And then we have 1 left, which is Virgo. All right. Nice talking to you guys. See you soon.